give them something to drink. To the cliffs!
John 10. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. This parable spake Jesus unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then said Jesus unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out, and find pasture. The thief cometh not but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father. And I lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold. Them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice. And there shall be one fold, and one shepherd. Therefore doth my Father love me, because I lay down my life, that I might take it again. No man taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. There was a division therefore again among the Jews for these sayings. And many of them said, He hath a devil, and is mad. Why hear ye him? Others said, These are not the words of him that hath a devil. Can a devil open the eyes of the blind? And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication, and it was winter. And Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came the Jews round about him, and said unto him, How long dost thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly. Jesus answered them, I told you, and ye believed not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep.
Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Hashem Rakah Kodash, and much mercy and honest to you true brothers out there, the true house of David, you brothers that's hidden, that's in the spirit, you're not in the flesh. You're not constantly, excessively going into Esau or putting women in your videos and shit, shaking ass and talking about the folly of Jake and putting our people in the flesh, because that's what these guys are set up to do, because they're in the flesh. They are set up to teach the scriptures in a way that keeps you in the flesh and don't get you to your Yahweh Shai. And that's what we're dealing with, man. We're dealing with a generation full of scorpions and vipers, like the Lord said. And that's why the Lord said He give you power to stomp all over these goddamn scorpions and these roaches, these spiders, these snakes. And the Lord has given us that spiritual boot where we could just stomp all over your ass in the spirit in these last days. And the Esau and Margaret Singer and all these motherfuckers of the world, Esau, man, you guys, the judgment that the Lord is going to put on you guys, man, is going to be horrible. And it's starting with the Lord's mouth. That's why Revelations, real quick, we brought it out the other night before I get into this lesson. The sword of the Lord's mouth is actually on you fucking guys, bro. Like real heavy too. It's real heavy what's going on. And Before he judges you, he got to really make known that you guys are going off. And we understand that the majority of you, you're not going to repent, but the Lord still has his hand stretched out, because you have a few men that have to be pulled out of the fire, like the scripture say in Jude. So this is what has to be done. And the scriptures pertain to Yahushua. He is before everything. He is the Alpha and the Omega. So for guys teaching Esau and all that bullshit, you know what's kind, like I said yesterday, what is ironic, what's really ironic, guys talk about the end of Esau and all that shit, but the scriptures specifically tell you that the judgment will start with Israel. So America will not be destroyed and the missiles will not fly until our people get their judgment, you see? So Esau, he doesn't fucking matter. Esau's a sword that's going to be used to destroy you guys. And all you guys that made that covenant with Esau, you think you're safe, man. You're going to be destroyed too. Look at for you guys that sell out to Esau and you take a backdoor deal or a bag or whatever the fuck, like Judas Iscariot. Look at everybody that's took in the bag with Esau, man. They're all fucked up. They die horrible deaths. They're all bugged out. You see? So you guys thinking you're gonna escape? Ain't no fucking escaping, man. The Lord got a fucking he has a fucking what do you call that? He has a fucking arrow pointed at your ass, bro, and that's his word. That's why the Lord said that he hides his men of the Lord, and he takes you out his quiver, and he shoots you. He shoots his arrows at the wicked. This is what it's talking about. Revelation chapter 2, verse 16, repent, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and I will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. You got to understand what the Lord is saying. So if you don't understand the Lord, you're not in the Lord's spirit. Like I said, we're going to go back to John 10, but when you go back to Yahushua, when you understand Yahushua, he called out people scorpions, vipers. He called them thieves. He called them robbers. He called our people the devil. Not one time did the Lord call Esau the devil in there. Even though Esau is the wicked, which Esau is only set up for a sword. So these guys that go into Esau like that and go into, if guys are not teaching Yahushua or moving like him, you're not of the Lord. You're not of the Lord. I don't give a fuck what you're teaching. If you're not teaching Yahushua and agreeing with the new covenant and understanding that you need Yahushua to get out of here, but if you guys will say Yahushua, but they will deny the covenant, that shit's so fucking ass backwards. You see? That's ass backwards. That's just like saying we got to walk forward, but my ass is in the front and your fucking ass is in the back. Just like guys are saying, hey, yeah, we need a Yahushua, but we're not in the covenant. That's backwards, bro. That's fucking backwards. And the Lord is at your ass with the rod of his mouth, Isaiah 11:4. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor and reprove with the inequity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips he shall slay the wicked. So this word is meant to be used as a weapon to slay, not to get clout or just talk about Esau. This is a rod. The scriptures are that sword, like the Lord talked about in John 10, like I'm about to go to, that actually caused that division. And that's how it's supposed to be used. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this first and then I'm going to go up a little bit. John 10:18, it says, Salakia. John 10:17, therefore doeth my Father love me, because I lay down my life that I might take it again. And that's the spirit you're supposed to be in. You're supposed to be going all out for the Lord. Like in the world, how guys, they go all out for Esau and his job. And even when these niggas, when they sell out to Esau, they go all out. Like a lot of you guys in this truth, you guys go all out trying to be wicked for Esau because you took in that bag. You're wicked, man. Like Judas Iscariot. When Judas Iscariot, when they was eating together, and the Lord was telling them, like, hey, when are you going to betray me? What did Judas Iscariot say? He said, thou, Lord, is it me? So like a lot of you guys, you're wicked. You're the wicked, bro. You know it. And like, you're going to be destroyed, man. The state that Judas was in after he took that money, bro, it didn't have anything to do with Yahweh Shai. He was so fucked up after he took that money, and he had to throw that shit back at him, and they didn't want that shit. Just like all you scumbags teaching to a whole lot of people down. You're teaching a whole lot of people back from salvation because you were set up for that. And the Lord don't want 2/3 of you any goddamn way. So he's using a lot of you guys for the wicked of our people. These camps don't have anything good in them. They're all tainted. They're all tainted. They're all in the flesh, talking about women, putting women in their videos, talking about Esau and all this bullshit, bro. You guys are a fucking disgrace. And Yahweh Shai, when you go to the Gospels, you understand that the Lord did not let up going in on those scribes, rebuking those spirits. He did not fucking let up all the way to the cross. You see, that's the mission, that's what he means by walking in the Lord, drinking that cup that he did, because he did not let up on the wicked spirits, those wicked scribes, and all of the healing he had to do. He reproved, and he did so many things. That's why a lot of men, they got offended because they didn't understand what the Lord was talking about. But then, in a sense, when you understand what the Lord had to do, they couldn't really walk with the Lord like that. They couldn't really walk with the Lord like that. And that's what we have going on. We have men, they're not teaching like the Lord, but they're using him. You see what I'm saying? So it's real wickedness going on. And what the Lord is doing, he's reproving that shit. He's cussing guys out. He's really cussing guys out. So the best thing to do is get the fuck out of these groups. Ain't nothing but thieves and robbers in these camps, man. They're thieves. They're robbers. The scripture say, will a man rob God? Hell yeah, they've been robbing the Lord for the last couple of decades. You see? The Lord never told you to set up nothing to take people money. He told you to have faith in him. And that's why guys deny the covenant, because their whole thing is to get money and to keep their fucking place in this world. This is John 10:18. No man take it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have the power to lay it down, and I have the power to take it again. This is the commandment have I received of my Father. There was a division, therefore, again among the Jews for the same. So the Lord, he brings a division. That's why the Lord said he come not to bring peace, but a sword. And that's what spirit you're supposed to be in. You're supposed to be in the spirit that the Lord was in, to bring a division, to bring men out of the corrupt crookedness of this fucking world. And it says, and many of them said, he have a devil and is mad. Why hear ye him? And because guys are not putting the Lord first and teaching the gospels and shit like that, they're not of the Lord. Plain and simple. So what they're doing, they're going up another motherfucking way. You see what I'm saying? See, that was a division again among the Jews. That's what you're supposed to bring, a division. So we can bring that division, cut this thing up, bring that sword, and we can get the hell out of here. The elect can come out of these groups, and the men that's not in these groups, they can see to avoid these groups, because the groups are wicked now. They're wicked, man. The leaders are wicked. The leaders, they're very wicked, man. I was seeing that guy, Ricard, like all you guys, and the thing is, guys are in the flesh. Because if you constantly go into Esau like that, and you don't mention Yahweh Shai, really, well, guys are not mentioning the Lord anyway, because they're not of the Lord. Matthew 10:34, thinking I'm not come to send peace on the earth, I've come not to send peace but a sword. So you have to be teaching in that spirit. You look at this guy Korah, he's nowhere near the spirit of Yahweh Shai. He's very deceitful. And you guys that's around Korah, and you're holding camel, and you think he's of the Lord because he's famous, man. You all are in that same boat with him. You see what I'm saying? You can't even you can't. The scriptures say, make not a covenant. You're not supposed to make a covenant with death, and that's what guys are. They're deceitfully teaching the word, so they're causing men to err. They're causing men to err. Let me read this again. John 10:34. Think that I'm not come to send peace on earth. I am not. come to send peace, but a sword. So the Lord if you're in the spirit of the Lord, you're in the spirit of cutting and dividing things. You're not in the spirit of trying to be famous and shit and trying to be good with people. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord sets up the prophets and he puts the spirit on certain men to really cuss your ass out according to the scriptures, not things that we're coming out of ourselves. We have to do the things that the Lord did because that's the spirit that the Lord was in. These people, these men of the world, they're not trying to reprove and rebuke our people because they don't love our people. You see, they're using our people. John 10:10, it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door or into the sheepfold, climber up. It says, but climber up some other way. The same is a thief and a robber. You see? So these camps are not coming up the way of Yahushua because they're not walking like him. You see what I'm saying? They're not rebuking like him. They're denying the covenant, and I'm gonna continue to say that over and over. The only thing for men, you got to get away from camps and guys. Anything that has to do with denying Yahushua. Like I said yesterday, if you were really in the spirit, you would not deny the Lord at all. Why would you even deny the Lord at all and say we're not in the covenant? Which covenant just means an agreement. So guys are not coming up that they're not coming up that way that Yahushua came. They're coming up another way, like John 10 is telling you. Let me read that again. John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but cometh up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. And this word and this world and everything in it, with the multitude and where many are and all that, it's filled with nothing but thieves and robbers. So you got guys, they're teaching the Lord's, they're teaching the Lord's book, but they're robbing you because they're not giving you Yahushua or his spirit, because that spirit is not in their ass. You see, and they're robbing for tithes. They're robbing for all this shit, Bitcoin and all that bullshit. You see, they're telling you they're in the flesh, man. They don't have anything to do with the Lord. The Lord have cast their ass off a long time ago. John 10:2, but he that entereth by the door is the shepherd of the sheep, and to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name and leadeth them out. Right? So you got to come by the door. You got to be the shepherd of the sheep, which Yahushua showed you the example of how to walk in the Lord. And no, but guys ain't following that example. They say they do what the fuck they want to do. So that's why the sword of the Lord's mouth has been coming down on you motherfuckers, bro. You scumbags, you lowlifes. You see, and rebuke that spirit, that hard spirit of rebuke that the Lord was in. That was love. That was love. That's why guys don't really have nothing to say about our people. They're reproving Esau. Esau can't repent. Esau didn't give up the Lord. You niggas gave the Lord up, and by the way you guys teach, you guys gave the Lord up. It says, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. So you guys, you don't have the voice of Yahushua. You don't even teach Yahushua, so you don't have the voice of Yahushua. You guys are the wicked, man. You guys are robbers and thieves. It says a stranger they will not follow. Right, the elect, they're not going to follow these major groups and camps. They're not going to follow these groups because you guys are strangers. You're strangers. You're not teaching the Lord. Guys are in darkness. Guys sit in their car in the fucking dark. You're in total fucking darkness, bro. You see? And where men are gloried and honored in this world and famous, you don't want to be nowhere around the famous. You don't want to be nowhere around where the world where the world goes. That's another thing. You don't want to be nowhere where the world fucking surrounds itself and merges himself in. You don't want to be around that. And it says, in a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. So the ones that's in the spirit, we don't have anything to do with you guys, man. And the ones that's really in the spirit, they're not going to follow no type of Y-gate. And it says, in this parable spake Yahushua unto them, but they understood not what the things that were which he spake unto them. Then Yahushua said unto them, verily, verily, them again, Yahushua said unto them again, verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. Check this out. I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear him. Again. So the ones that's of the elect, they're not gonna hear you crooked motherfuckers, you elderly men, and you guys in these groups. The elect are not hearing you. The world is hearing you guys. So you guys got it confused because you get a lot of views and everybody clings to you. That don't mean that the elect is clinging to you. The elect have to be drew out of the multitude. They have to be drew out of the places where a lot of people are. So God's gathering all these people. The Lord is not in there. It says, all that ever came before me are thieves and robbers. So all the men pretty much in these camps, in these groups, they're all thieves and robbers. But the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. So the Lord said, if any man find him, matter of fact, let me look up this word pasture real quick in John 10. Because this was about Yahushua, ain't about Esau. Are you guys teaching Esau, man? You're a demon. You guys are wicked. Steady. You're keeping our people in the flesh. The Lord never did no shit like that. Now that word pastor in John chapter 9, verse 10.
Strong's G 3542. Name.
It says, pasturage, fodder, food. He shall not want the needful supplies for the true life. Ooh. The Lord is feeding men through the spirit. That's where life is. And let me say this too. I heard the brother say, if men have truth. Well, actually, technically, according to John 14, if you don't have Yahushua, then you don't have the truth. You see? So if you're not in that spirit of Yahushua, if guys are not in that spirit of Yahushua or teaching Yahushua or teaching the gospel like that fluently. See, if guys taught the gospel like they taught Esau, bro, the elect probably would have been sealed already. But guys are set up to make you stumble and keep you in the flesh by Esau, women, and shit of the world, and talking about the dead. That's why the Lord said, let the dead bury the dead, because you guys are dead. So Yahushua is that life. It says, he shall not want the needful supplies for the true life. And the true life is being in the spirit. So Yahushua said he is the way, the truth, and the light. So when you understand that, you will have the spirit like Yahushua. So if they don't have Yahushua, that means they don't have the truth. So God say the 100% truth. You don't have the 100% truth because you don't have Yahushua. Because if you had Yahushua, you'll be hated like him and you'll be walking like him. You clowns. Now going back, it says growth. That word pastor, it means growth, increase. It says of evil spreading like a gargan of ulcers, conflagration. Right. So it says that word pastor goes into growth, increase, and the things you would need for a true life. The Lord will feed you the spirit. And so that's real heavy. John 10:9 again, it says, I am the door, and by me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved and shall go in and out and find pasture. The thief cometh not but to steal. That's what guys are doing. They're stealing. They're taking the Lord's word. They're stealing. They're killing men by not teaching you how to shy. They're killing you by teaching you things of the flesh, and they're destroying you. It says, the thief come not but for to steal, to kill, and destroy. And I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. That's right. So these guys are set up to kill and destroy you, man. The wide gate, because they're going another way. Esau, and all this shit. But the Lord said he's going to judge Israel first. Verse 11, I am the good shepherd, and the good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. And that's what you're supposed to be in, that spirit. That's spirit you're supposed to be in, not caring about this world. Going the extra mile for Yahushua. Even if it might mean your fucking life, but at least you taught Yahushua and you were able to pull men out of the fire. It's not about saving your life or saving your channel. Hey, the scriptures say if you love your life, you're gonna lose that motherfucker. It says, but he is an hireling and not the shepherd whose own sheep are not. See if the wolf cometh and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catches them and scattereth. And by you being in these groups, you're scattering. You're not. You are in the open for the enemy because you don't have no covering from the shit out there. Actually, these camps got you naked out there. Verse 14, I am the good shepherd and know my sheep, and I'm known of mine. So we know who's of the Lord and who is not. You see? But pretty much, I'm going to leave it right there. I'll probably come back to this later. But Yahweh Shai is nothing but thieves and robbers in this truth. They are thieving and then they're robbing the Lord. They're not of the Lord, man. And this is what you have to understand. Hey, but with that, man, it'll be on to the next one. Hey, Shalom.